Welcome back to another episode Between the Flames podcast. Real quick, there is a lot going on in the world, a lot going on in this country, and we feel like everything will be solved if we just spread love and not hate. So we're going to take a cheers to start off this episode to spread love.
Spread love, boys, not hate.
Oh, but I hate the taste of that. Oh my gosh. Ooh.
Adam chose this bottle tonight, and
Damn right, Mount Gay, baby. Mount Gay rum.
let's see.
Yeah.
It's time to get your breath back. Okay.
Yeah. Oh.
Even though we're spreading love, let's talk about haters.
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 Haters gonna hate, baby. Haters gonna hate. You know what I mean?
Because I know you guys have encountered hate. You guys have some haters. You guys have some hating stories. So I just want to kind of touch on that and see how you guys feel about that. Hating is worldwide. Hating goes around for everybody, every gender, every race.
I don't get any hate.
I hate you for choosing that
Right.
bottle.
There's one.
Right.
Start off strong. That was quick.
But it's sad because hate is encouraged. Hate
Honestly,
is, it's encouraged and it's embraced, like we said before, and it's spread through social media mainly.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like I say something negative, and then it compounds.
But
you say something negative, or you laugh at that, and then you tag somebody else, you laugh at that.
True.
So
is that because it's easier for somebody to hate than to spread love? Like
yes, people tend to do the easy
the
thing.
easiest thing for them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like quitting.
Right. It's easier.
It's a lot easier.
Yeah. So it's easier to hate. What I do see a lot on social media too is, especially from women, a lot of, you look good, sis. Hey, keep doing your thing, sis.
Right.
They're supporting each other, and I think that's great for women because that love for each other and that support from women should come from men too.
Yeah.
In the past, I don't think it has, or it hasn't been, broadcasted in a way like that. Acknowledged more.
There's two sides.
So I feel like that's a good thing to see because we do love our women, and but I think as men, it goes around. You're doing a good job, bro. This and that, whatever. I feel like it does go around, but I feel like in culture, men tend to hate first more.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Women,
Especially black men.
Yes, and women, yes.
Sadly, us.
Yeah, because that's more culture. And it may not be meant for hating, but the negativity that you put into the universe is a negative energy to hate. You know what I mean?
Well, and it's really stupid because you hate on another person when they don't dictate anything that goes on with your life.
Right.
True.
Like me selling PlayStations and Xboxes and stuff, I got a lot of hate from that.
Really?
Yes, I got posts like, "Oh, you scalper" or something. You're the scum of the earth, and like that's because I sell PlayStation. I didn't know that was a bad thing. It's not a necessity. It's a want.
That's one of those things where like hate is just like, I hate the fact that you're doing that, and maybe
I hate the
I'm
fact
not.
that you have multiple PlayStation,
Right.
Xbox, and I can't find one.
True.
I would say
And
I'm just saying
so
because
it's
you're doing better than me, and I want to hate on that. You know what I mean? That's no. I'm just not like I'm just saying.
No,
that's
I
another
understand.
version. You know what I mean? Like,
But it's like, well, if you don't want to buy it or it's priced too high for you, then you don't need to comment. You don't need to say anything. Just don't buy it.
That's just a hater though. They just want to.
Right.
They want to have an opinion on something that.
Yeah, I don't go to Walmart
Really
and go to the cashier like, this is $5 too high. What are you doing?
Right.
You suck.
Yeah.
Like, no.
All right, get out and go somewhere else. Then, you know what I
Right.
mean? Simple.
Go to Target. It's
Right.
$2
No, boss or something. But yeah.
So do you feel like hate is more racial too? Or do you think the hate from racial problems,
Have
I
to
guess,
stem down to.
the severity is more than just regular hate?
Well, I think racism increases everything, to be honest. Just like I always mention, like we hate on one another as blacks. It's really bad. That's why when I see somebody, even if it's somebody I really don't care for,
Right.
I like the thing, I give them a shout out. Something I look to do that now more because I would rather see them win because there's money for everybody. You know, there's materials for everybody. There's enough cars for everybody.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there because I heard something. I was brushing my teeth. I think I was listening to a podcast on YouTube, something like that. This is a rare time that I did. No, I heard this. It was Gary Vee talking, and it wasn't even his podcast. I think it was maybe a compilation of positive talk or something. It was in the morning, and he said, I want to build the biggest building in the city, and it's not saying that's what he really wants to do. It's just a metaphor. I want to build the biggest building in the city. How am I going to do that? And the guy interviewing was like, build it. He was like, I'm going to build the biggest building in the city. But how would somebody else say that? Somebody that's going to be negative about it. I want to build the biggest building in the city. But how are you going to do that? By tearing every other building down, everybody else's building down. So in metaphor, your life is your building. You know what I mean? Right. Yeah. So your building might be tiny, but if you tear everybody else's down, it's still the biggest building.
That's true.
So to me, I brushed my teeth and I heard I was like,
I see you, Gary Vee, okay?
Shout out to Gary Vee.
I'm telling you.
We shouted him out multiple times.
I watched a lot of this stuff.
But yeah, to me, it was just like, it doesn't necessarily have to be a physical building.
Right.
It can be your life. I want my life to be the best life I can live. Positively, energy-wise, everything. But I'm not going to tear your life down just so mine can be bigger than yours, better than yours. I'm going to build everybody else. I'm just going to keep building myself.
But that's the point of hate, though. That's what people do.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But they have to understand.
So they make themselves feel better.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a difference between, hating and joking, too.
True.
Yeah, there's different types of hate.
And a lot of people take it too far sometimes,
Right.
and then a lot of people interpret it too the wrong way.
Differently, yeah.
And that goes if you don't know the person down to it. You know what I mean? Like you and I can joke about stuff and you're not going to interpret it as, hey, we'll call each other an hour later. Hey, by the way, did you see this? It's fine. Somebody else, some random person might say something to you on your post about PlayStations or Xboxes. They don't know you. They might joke about it like, yeah, you're going to sell this and that, blah, 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 blah. That's just hate. Yeah. You know what I mean?
The clown emoji.
Right.
I got that
you know
all the time.
Like,
yeah, I'll beat your ass too. Clown.
Post that shit again.
What? Right. Mount Gate kicking in.
I'll positively beat your ass. What are we talking about this?
Positively.
Positive energy.
No negative, right? You know what I'm saying?
Like, and
Spread
then
love.
I'll wake you up afterwards.
Okay.
Right.
So I heard this too recently. I'm not going to name names. I'm not going to put anybody out there, but
Tell me later.
Yeah, I'll tell you later. But so the guy I was talking to, we just had a deep conversation, and I know the guy. I've known him since growing up, poop together, all this other stuff. But some people that he runs with, like his crew, they have started supporting other people more so than him. But he feels that way, and he honestly doesn't really care about it. But the way the support is over social media, because now a lot of businesses are built over social media now. And that's cool. But the people that his friends were supporting and reposting and trying to go see and everything like that are the same people that they used to talk junk about like years before. You know what I mean? But then this person does this for him or whatever, and all of a sudden they're trying to, be all in their nutsack and do all this other stuff. You know what I mean? So he feels like because he's done this, that, and the third for this group of people or this individual person, that for them to go and support this other person's business who's the same type of business, and repost and do all this other stuff, but never even shown any type of love for him or his business. He feels like that's a little hate.
I agree.
That's a little hate. I agree too. Yeah. So I told him I agree 100%, and then I furthered it by saying I feel like hate is everywhere. Hate is in every city, every state, every culture, every country. But I do feel like it's 5 to 10 times more in Las Vegas. And that's not just because we're from here, but because of
the diversity of things.
And that, it's harder with the industry. Yes. Because in other cities, you don't have
you step on somebody else to get over.
Right. And then you see this glamorous lifestyle.
Well, I can't say it's just Vegas. I mean, people people hate.
No, I'm not saying it's just Vegas.
No, I mean more here.
Right.
In general, like people will hate on you even at your job.
Oh yeah.
But it doesn't benefit them. They'll hate on you. Oh, hey, Steve was staying out late. He lunch, But it doesn't get them anywhere. Like, okay, oh, he was? Oh, cool. I'm gonna give you a raise now. No, that's not how it works.
By the way, okay. I need to talk to you. You're fired.
Right. Steve just.
By the way, you're late for this
right.
So
You know what I'm saying? Like it's stupid, and I see it all the time too. And it's just petty. I don't worry about anybody else's life. I wish them the best and things like that. And I just handle my business.
I agree.
And whatever somebody thinks about me, back to Gary Vee, I don't give a fuck.
I don't care
at all.
Like,
so the sense of hate for me out in Vegas when I first moved here was like, oh, like Vegas, they want it's the face of the company, the good looking people, this and that.
Right.
Some places, some places like they'll hire only good looking people.
Right.
Now, in your sense, I mean that could be here. That could
Would
be
you
Miami.
intentionally hire an ugly person?
It depends on the job. If
You're
you're trying to win the ugliest person award,
Right?
yes.
You're saying
This person does a hell of a job. Ugly.
It's not employee of the month. It's
okay.
No, I get your point. I get what you're saying, but like, is that would technically be a form of hate, correct?
Absolutely.
Okay.
But it depends on the position, though. Like, I'm gonna give you
if you're like a model bartender,
no,
obviously.
I'm gonna give you a simple example. The person at the drive-thru. This person's handing me my food. I'm sorry, but this person should not be just hideous.
I disagree with that.
Yeah, but they bad. Dude.
Look, I'm saying this person should not be looking like Bewitched or some shit.
Okay, so where should the person that look bewitched be at?
Hold on, is that going to make you not want to eat your food?
Absolutely, it
Bro,
does.
that's just not everybody has a weak stomach.
Even my fries were cold. I'm like, you know what? My experience going to be drive-thru.
But if somebody look,
Please fill out the survey.
if somebody is hanging you,
you're like, please.
You go to you talk to the thing.
I disagree with that.
And then the person handing you your food has warts all over his face, and all over his hands, hairy ass arms, and it's a woman. And a beard.
Bro.
Come on, dog, are you telling me you still want to eat that?
Does she want to be an all-natural woman?
But I came for my food.
What?
A beard?
How do you know? She might have more testosterone. Whatever. That's neither here nor there.
I came for my food. I didn't come to look at the person giving my damn food.
Other people need
She made your food.
How do you know? You never see the person.
And
she made your food. She's like, hey, I made this for you.
Okay. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
Then I feel special. I feel special that my food is
she's beautiful, bro. What are you talking about? He might be gorgeous. No, because he was saying he was in the window. It's hypothetically speaking.
You said you was that him. That's where you go.
That's not what I was saying, bro.
Well, Adam
He gonna make it.
He make it.
If I was going to the drive-thru, you thought she was ugly, and I thought she was gorgeous. It might be different, bro.
No, I'm saying like we clearly know. There's a difference between disagreeing and agreeing,
bro.
and there's somebody that's just like, hold on. Oh, I'm looking down at my wallet and type thing, right?
Everybody,
you do that, you better just drive away, bro.
Everybody's beautiful, man.
Okay, boogers in her nose, yellow teeth.
Hey, what fast food restaurant you going to where these people
I'm just saying. Let's give you an example.
I disagree with that. My example is going to be completely different. I was going to say like a bottle girl or the pool girls at the pools in
They're
Vegas.
always good.
They got to be, because they have to sell. Yeah, right.
They're always. There's a lot of white. They don't hire a lot of black.
That's true. Well, I know a couple of them.
I do know a couple.
Majority,
too.
yeah, I agree.
Majority are white,
yeah.
and that's
or
disappointing.
Yeah,
yeah, Latina.
But I mean, it goes down to who's hiring too.
So, what?
Well, yeah,
yeah. Well, that's what sells.
Well, but nowadays, I don't know.
Cakes you selling now.
Stadium Swim. There are some cakes out there.
I haven't been there.
I have a birthday cake.
Y'all better not go because y'all don't take it. I was there and I was like, let me get out of here. I gotta go to church.
Like I said, Mount Gay kicking in. I don't know what.
No, yeah,
but
no, it was
front desk too.
You got Red Rock.
Well, no, because the front desk. You see,
I'm just saying.
Stomach up.
So you can hire an ugly version for front desk?
I mean, it depends on the position. Front desk of what? The hotel, casino.
Okay, let's say you have.
Okay, but key example, real quick. My bad. So it's for Dave and Buster's in San Diego, for the host. That's the front desk.
Yeah, when you first walk
That's
in.
the first people you see Yeah,
And it's
if
typically-
they are and like,
It's
let's
typically
just
women.
say
you see
it's always
a
women,
fat, sloppy
but
guy
they are
with-
good
It's,
looking
it's
women.
typically women. Why? Because wherever the women are, the men are going to be.
fat, sloppy woman
It's
with,
just the truth.
Yeah.
with her shirt hanging off and shit, like that's what I'm saying.
I mean, there's
That's
only
it.
so many positions, so whoever's doing the hiring, if she's gorgeous,
Hold on. So we got
she's gorgeous, and whoever's doing the hiring,
we got put her. We got put her front.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
She does have more experience, but
she knows. She been
But like I
here
said,
3
like
years.
the front desk
It's
normally
rude.
is the face. It's what you see first.
Right.
So then in people's minds, it's like, damn, you know, like this could be, you
This
know,
is a beautiful place.
yeah. But like in a sense,
It's a fucking
if you think
facade.
about it, that's kind of hate.
It's a
That's hate.
facade.
That's hate, though.
Well, I mean,
It's a facade. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's like,
I hate the fact that you read the dictionary before we started this. It said facade, but it's all good.
sitting there. Shit.
That was actually one of our
Facade,
words
facade, that's
at,
what it was.
Rudy's game night,
Taking the word of the day.
playing charades or taboo or something like that.
I like what I do. I've started to do is every day I look up the word of the day, a new word, and learn the definition and use it in a sentence, and then I use it that day.
I come across one like when I'm reading in the morning. You come across the word highlighted or
It's in comments.
wherever.
So it's in your alcohol. I'm looking at my alcohol. I'm like, what can we drink today? Rum. That's a new one. Okay.
Rum. What is that?
Let's read on this.
Rum.
No, but yeah, it needs. It honestly.
Hate is definitely universal, but also I will say that it comes with the territory. Hate comes with the territory.
What do you mean?
It comes with the territory of being great or good at something. If you're going to be good at something, there's going to be hate come along with it. It sucks to say that, but let's say
Give me
you're
an example.
doing something. LeBron,
We already talked about that.
or anybody, Tiger Woods,
Anybody.
anybody,
Literally
anything.
anybody.
If you're
Well, I
great at
mean-
something,
Yeah, because it doesn't matter, even great or good, but when you accomplish a certain level and you do certain things,
Yeah, I don't want
accolades.
to talk about like professional hate. Let's talk about like day-to-day hate.
Well,
you know
I mean,
what I mean? Like you
just-
said, like with you doing your business. There's gonna be a lot of hate on that, like you said, people putting clown and all that stuff. Because, in my opinion, since they're not doing it, or they see you doing better,
if you go
Yeah.
out,
You know what I mean?
tonight and you see your coworkers and you're out till 5 a.m., but you're on time to work at 7 a.m., and they're not, they're gonna hate on you. Well, Adam's out last. It's not just like you said earlier.
That's just. Yeah.
That's
but that's day-to-day hate. That's
Right,
what
it's
happens.
day-to-day hate. But when you're good at something and you can still make a drink faster than them, make better drinks than them, better
Right.
drinks, clean drinks, you
It's
still
hate.
make money. Like it's hate. Hate's gonna come with that. I'm not saying it was a hypothetical
Oh.
situation. Please. Didn't be
Yeah,
something
hey.
you're right. This drink was trash.
Oh, yeah.
Because this drink was trash.
You made your own damn drink, so yeah, let's put it that way.
Oh man. No, the shot I meant.
Oh,
the,
yeah, that's
the alcohol.
You said the drink. So.
That's
There's 2 ingredients. So if I screw that up, we do have a problem.
50-50. But no, yeah. Hate, I think.
That's like you guys hate on drawings. I mean,
Nah.
that's pretty bad too.
I don't hate on
Look.
drugs. I honestly, I had drugs. I just switched over to iPhone because
that's
I had.
hate.
I have no.
Can I switch?
How is that hate because I switched? That's not hate.
He's a hater.
Quit, right. You quit on me in the Androids? I hate you. You know what I'm saying? No, it's not hate. It's just I just don't. I prefer something different. I
Nah.
don't hate on it. I just don't.
Honestly,
I like
the reason why I switched over to iPhone is because
Well,
I had
he's
everything else.
gonna transition to Android Watch. Come back next week.
Oh no, I don't care. I have both.
Yeah.
I had to transition.
Well, now I hate
Look,
that you got both.
I love both equally.
Anyways, I transitioned to iPhone because I had everything else Apple, and it just makes it easier to sync and everything. So just log into your stuff and everything synchronized. So it's easy.
Smells like hate.
I mean, I'm fine. I use both. You can FaceTime me if you need to.
I tried
I've seen
today.
you
I tried
guys.
today. You didn't let me.
You attempted to
I can't even
FaceTime
see.
me.
I can't even see when you start.
That's the
texting
problem.
me back. I can't even see the bubbles when he starts texting me back. Like what's going on here? He can't see half my emojis. Text the other guy.
No, but that's crazy though. But some of the emojis on Android that do come up though. They look a
Some
little
of them,
different, but
yeah.
like.
They look blocky. Like,
I just hate when you send
Super
videos.
Nintendo.
If you send a video from Apple to Droid, it's so
To me,
It's,
that doesn't
it's
make
this
sense.
big.
it's
Is
crazy.
it just me?
To me,
It's
that
like
doesn't
it
make
was-
sense because it's the
You
same.
just sent me Mario Brothers. Like, what the
Pixel form.
It's the same like, format. So it shouldn't. You know what I mean? I don't understand that. But it might be doing it for a reason. I don't know.
So, is there ever a time where hate is
Needed.
or required? You know,
I think constructive criticism. I don't know
that's
if
not
that's.
hate.
It
I'm
could
not
be,
gonna.
yeah. I mean, it could be a form of it, the way you say
Yeah,
it.
criticism is
but-
just, hey, you need to work on this.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say
That's right. You're right. Okay.
it's needed, but the person that's being hated on, like he can use that hate depending on how he, I guess, interprets it. You know what I mean? If he gets to this hate and he transitions that into, motivation, then yeah, the hate was needed. You know what I mean? Because it motivated him or her to do better.
You
Right,
remember
Okay.
Genuine
That's kind of what I was trying to get.
for you R&B, true R&B fans, Genuine, the R&B artist that's shitting on everybody nowadays.
Got
still.
it. Got
But
it.
anyways,
Let's go.
he has an album called 100%. Okay, you remember that album?
Yeah, I do.
You've never even heard of that. 100% is like,
I'll be 100%. Never heard of it.
so
I'll be
Timbaland,
100%.
he's getting interviewed in one of the skits on his album, and the lady asked Timbaland, so what do you say to these haters that are emulating you, or like attempting to do the same thing that you're doing? And he's like, I don't call them haters, I call them motivators. They motivate me to be better. And I think that's how everybody should actually look at it.
Right.
Don't get in defensive mode when somebody is hating on you.
Right.
I mean, it's okay to defend yourself or
Right.
maybe say something back,
Right.
but you utilize that and put it into positive energy.
Right.
Energy, you know what I'm saying? So
You
instead
can't
of
do this. Okay, I'll show you. I can. do
instead of
this.
me having to beat their ass, just be like,
you just sell more PS4s. You know what I'm saying? Or
Right.
PS5, whatever.
I just post the success.
Right.
There you go, it's sold. Oh, you're never gonna sell this. It's
And then
way
caption,
more-
climb. You know what I'm saying?
But see, stuff like that, I just don't feel the need to respond to. Like, you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
I mean, we are talking a lot of hate. I do want to talk about how to like show love as well, though. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? We are talking
How do you show love?
They're getting
PG
people drunk
wise.
at work.
Huh?
They're getting people drunk at work. No, honestly though, like I'm a huge person of like I love talking to people. I love engaging people, learning what they're about. Key example was this was when I first started bartending at Dave & Buster's, and this older lady came in. She sat down at the bar, head down, just you can feel people, especially when you bartend.
Right.
You know their energy. You know what I
Right.
mean? Very soft spoken. Just can I get this? Blah blah blah. And I was actually by myself that day, and I was like. It just something took me. I was like, I need to talk to this lady. Just
Right.
like why not? You know what I mean?
Right.
I could tell she's going through something. So we were sitting there, we chatted up. Huh?
Dr. Phil.
I mean, hey, that's what bartenders are, man. They're,
Yeah,
you're a
honestly,
therapist
you
and they
can-
get you drunk.
honestly,
yeah,
you know what I
that's
mean?
the
So
difference.
it's real. So I was sitting there and I chatted with her. I had other things to do, and just seeing how she was doing. And she finally opened up and told me like what was going on with her day, and
Mhm.
she had a bad day at work and home life and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And at the end of it, before she left, she looked at me. She said, "Hey, like, thank you. Like, that meant a lot for you to just come up to
Right.
me
Yeah.
and say little things when you didn't have to do any of that."
Yeah.
And
Right.
she's like, "I know you're busy. You're doing other things, but for you to take time out of your day and notice that there's something wrong,
Yeah.
it means a lot. You made my day a lot better." So
You never know.
you don't.
You never
And
know.
it's those little words right there that could. I'm not saying save someone's life, but it could save someone's life, or just make their day
I told him that.
much better.
Yeah.
You know what
That's
I mean?
true, too.
That's it's real. It's
You
real.
honestly never know what somebody else is going through.
Right.
She just happened to be, showing it through her energy.
Right.
So you were kind of able to tell. But like, if I'm driving next to somebody, you don't know what that person's going through.
Nah.
You don't know what's going on in their head. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they might, swerve a little bit towards you. Might get mad, cuss them out, whatever the play. They could just be. They could have just lost somebody in their life.
Right.
Close, you know what I mean? But,
And exhausted.
I'm sorry,
or
but that's
whatever.
not an excuse.
I'm not saying.
No, I'm
it's
saying
not-
that could be
it's an
exhausted.
excuse.
Yeah,
I'm saying.
I agree 100%. But it all depends on their reaction to it. If
Right.
you veer, I can be on traffic shit now. If you veer off in my damn lane and you do something where I'm just driving normal and you come over almost at me and almost cause me to crash,
Right.
then I'm going to look at you like,
But then in the back when
Hey.
you think like, hey, let's not get too aggressive
Right,
because
you
you don't
know,
know
to
what
me,
that
it's
person is.
just
no.
And vice versa.
I'm not thinking of that right away.
No,
Initially,
I'm not
I'm
saying right
thinking,
away,
why
yeah.
the fuck did you get in my lane? And now I'm looking at you like, all I want is this.
So aggressive.
Right.
Something like that. Just,
But
that's it.
If you look at me like that, I'm scared. I'm driving.
Look, if you do this though,
All they did was just drive.
look, and you know you did something wrong, and you like this. Look, you this close to the
Yeah,
damn
what you
wheel.
gonna do?
No, I need this.
No.
Hey, I need something. Otherwise, now I get to throw coins and shit at you. I don't give a fuck you lost.
Banana peel.
You lost. I don't care if you lost your whole family that day. It may be terrible, but you just did
That's
something that could have caused me
Damn.
to lose lose something.
So I'm gonna go back to
lose
the
me.
love sharing stories.
No.
Because
Hey, fast. Rewind.
terrible.
It doesn't just be like that's what I said with Sherry Richardson, whatever it is.
Oh, Shakari?
Yeah,
Sherry?
Jerry.
Yeah, right. I thought somebody
Jerry.
actually knew.
She smoked weed because she was down because she lost her mother.
Right.
There's no you can't stop using that as a scapegoat. Everybody goes through things. Everybody's situation is different. Some things may be more major than others, but you can't use that as an excuse. Life still goes on, and you still have to persevere.
Okay.
So I agree with that, but also the things that you use to, or the thing that you use as a scapegoat, I feel like vary person to person. Some people love weed. I do understand her position, so it's like she shouldn't because you're an Olympic athlete. You shouldn't, and you know they're going to test for it. I agree with that.
She's
I get it. But
Not to get back on there, but yeah, I was stupid. But
it's
stupid on both sides.
But that's just a bad time to do it.
It's stupid on both
You got to
sides.
persevere and get through the Olympics, and then you can.
But we're also not in her shoes.
Right, and nobody is. Nobody's in anybody else's shoes.
Right.
So, I get it. But you are right. We all go through things. We all have to persevere through things. My scapegoat could be video games or whatever. Your scapegoat could be running. You know what I mean? Like whatever. We all have our different scapegoats. Some people like weed. Some people like alcohol. But it's like.
I don't know what else
So-
happened, but
So-
happened way too fast.
At the same time, like I find myself as a person that a lot of times, especially when I'm around people I don't know,
Right.
I don't talk a lot. I like to listen first and then I talk.
Okay.
But I've noticed that no matter who I'm around, they seem to feel comfortable enough to tell me their personal information or problems, even without even knowing me.
Right.
I felt that before, yeah. 100%.
I get that all the time, and I'm just like,
It happened to me a lot. They'd be, oh my God, I can't.
my sister's cheating on
Something's
me.
going on. I'm like, oh, what's
Right.
wrong?
It's
And then
always
just, I'm just like, oh, you know what I mean? That was, I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? I'll give you my advice, but what I think
I'm not
is
going to
right.
explain what's going on in my life.
No, but I don't think that's what they want, though. You know what I mean? They want it. They want someone that would listen to, and that's a good thing that they feel comfortable around us, and
True.
that's 100%.
Not him.
Yeah, that tells your energy.
I scare when it is. I'm scared.
Yeah, all right. We've been told my voice is soothing. Anyway, so going to my
Mom's supposed to come, man.
Right.
yeah, but
Nah, son.
your mouth is better than hey, we're there. No.
Yeah, yes,
So-
it is.
So back to the love sharing stories. I kind of encountered something like that. I was bartending one day and I was serving, and I had this family, and it wasn't a big deal. They were in and out of the table playing games, like going crazy. And the little girl went to the winter circle and had a bunch of prizes and a bunch of like little rubber animals.
Yeah.
Like, don't mean anything. It probably cost
10 points.
2 tickets.
Right,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like a bunch of she had no.
Yeah, you can work
It's
there.
like on there, it's bad. But she had she had 2 of the little puppies. And the family had just paid out. Oh, you're great. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And come back to the normal thing, whatever. Right. Went to the back, having a drink, like not water, not a drink.
Right.
The little girl.
No, he went back to get like a sip of water.
This went south. No, so I went back, had a little drink in the back and came back out, talked to Sean probably, or like something else. The girl comes running back into the store, like finds me behind the service station, almost behind the bar. I want to give you this so that you remember me next time we come.
No.
I kid you not. And it was a bunch of other servers around, a bunch of bars. They were like, that is the sweetest thing I've ever heard in life. And her mom comes back in, grabbed her hand, and I told her, I said, honestly, if the world had a lot more of this love spread,
You spread love both ways. You spread love to them, and they just spread love to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
but
that's,
the little girl's love was so innocent,
yeah.
and
She had no idea what she was doing. You know
at
what I mean?
all. But if the world
That's
had
amazing,
much
yeah.
more of that love,
Yeah.
then we'd be in a much better predicament. You know what I mean?
Props
And
to the parents on that one, by the way.
Right.
Props to the parents on that
And
one.
it's crazy. So
That's
it was,
amazing. That's
yeah,
cool.
that was my love story. So I was just like blown away.
It's just little things you do in life, man, that people don't, I don't say take for granted, but they just don't, or you don't realize like you did something special for that person
Right.
until like maybe either they acknowledge it or even if you didn't, or deep down like, man, I helped you,
Mm-hmm.
but maybe down the road you'll see that later or whatever. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? It's just those little things that can make a huge difference in someone's life that and you didn't even mean to. You just did it out of the kindness of your heart.
Right.
Yeah, and it's just going out of your way to help somebody else.
Right,
So,
right.
But it's what you would want somebody to do.
Exactly.
For
For
you.
you.
Right.
Yeah.
Like holding the door.
Right.
You motherfuckers that don't hold the door when somebody's behind you,
Hey, look,
So-
I ain't gonna lie, that shit get me a little mad.
that shit's.
Or
I want to kick that motherfucker into you.
They're like 5-10 feet away, and I still like.
when you hold the door for somebody,
You know what I mean?
And they
come
be
through-
running, I'm like, yo,
No, yeah,
you good.
it's cool,
Like,
yeah.
I'm not rushing.
when you hold the door for somebody and they come through and don't say thank you or something, I'll be like, I hate that when I can't
A lot of the times I'll be like, you're welcome. You're welcome.
I'll
Yeah.
try to
Starts spraying spray paint. He's like, read it here.
Smashing bottles and shit, destroying the store.
He's like, damn, dude, my bad, man. Thank you. Shit. Yeah.
So, Mr. Aggressive, do you have a love spreading story at all?
Like, nope, that's it. Like, that was it right there. I hold the damn door open, you don't say thank you, I'll kill you. You know what I'm saying?
So, man, I guess since we are doing our love stories, mine does take place on social media. People reach out to me occasionally and ask me because I post some of my success, on like Amazon and things like that. And I don't, there's courses and shit like that you obviously charge for.
Right.
But people ask me questions and things like, okay, well, what are you doing? How are you doing it? Things like that. And I go kind of out of my way to answer them. Honestly, like, obviously, I'm not going to tell you my suppliers and my products, but I'll give you everything I can to help you be successful as well.
Right.
And the notes and tips and everything that I can, guide you.
Yeah.
Like I said, little things do help with that.
Absolutely, and I've done that multiple times. This one lady, she reached out to me, and I told her, and she was like, "Wow, I never thought somebody would actually respond with such honesty. Actually telling me the things that you told me." She said, "Everybody else is like, just look on YouTube
Or
don't say nothing at all. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, or pay for this course.
Right.
Like, I'm not charging people because I don't feel. I'm not knocking people that do charge for their course because obviously, when you can charge for knowledge, that's unlimited.
Right.
It's just like insurance.
Right.
You charge for thin air.
Mm.
So when you can provide somebody with information that's valuable to them for free, it is crazy.
Like you said earlier in the cast, we can all make money.
Yeah,
You know what I
there's
mean?
no reason.
There's no reason
to
to
withhold
like,
that.
I'm gonna make all the money and you
Yeah.
can't make nothing. You know what I mean? That's
All of
not
our buildings can be big.
Right. And I'm not stopping anybody from being on Amazon.
Right.
So, she was really thankful for that and sent me a thank you note.
Yeah.
It was cool.
So all in all, basically what we're saying is little things in life.
Spread love.
Spread love. Look,
We want to hear
little things, man.
your love stories.
Yeah.
Your love stories. Your
Maybe not the love.
encounters
It's
of
like a
love
too
being
deep.
spread.
It's still a PG-13 show.
Comment
You
down
know
below.
what I mean? But
I mean, just send that straight to his DM.
PG-21.
But we do appreciate you guys for tuning in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Comment down below what you guys want to hear us talk about, any experiences, your spreading love stories, or somebody spreading love towards you.
Or someone that's been hating on you. You know what I'm saying? All
That
love,
too, that happens
you
a
know what I mean?
lot. Sometimes it helps to vent about it. So
Right.
comment down below. Let us know. And it's everybody build your own buildings. Build big buildings in the city.
Right.
There's enough money for all of us out here.
Don't tear down
It's
other
enough
buildings.
love.
Skyscrapers. You want to build yours.
Exactly. So
And vice versa.
Build your buildings, like, subscribe,
Comment
do the
below.
little notification bell. I'm probably pointing in all the wrong
this man
directions.
with cross-eyed.
Look,
all that.
one of these places.
Like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll
Once
see
again,
y'all
guys,
next
thank
week.
you for joining Between the Flame podcast. The boys are out today. The trio's back. We'll see you guys again next week.
Is there